Hi crypto kings and queens, and welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. In today's episode, I will show you exactly how this supply zone was respected, and this was something that I talked about in yesterday's video. So if you did see that, you knew exactly what happened. I will show you exactly step by step on the lower time frames and how we could have added up another resistance right here that gave us the confirmation that the market was actually supposed to go down. I will also show you exactly what I see right now on Ethereum. Don't forget that I'm no financial advisor. You need to look up everything yourself first, but please continue looking at this video and I'll show you exactly what I see right now on Bitcoin and on Ethereum. If you looked at my video yesterday, we were talking about 3 different levels. We had the supply level. We also had the Fibonacci, if we dragged it from the last high, a little high to the low. So we knew that if we were break the supply around 31,950, we would reach the 12 hourly Fibonacci to see if this would happen around the levels on the inside the Fibonacci. But this didn't happen, so we can take away the Fibonacci and we're focusing on, okay, what did exactly happen? So yesterday we came back up, as I told you, we did retest, and this is the good thing when it comes to supply and demand zone. If you've been on my live streams or listening to my videos, a supply or a demand zone is where the market just come in for a quick retest and then see the market bounce to either the upside or to the downside. And if we go down to the 4-hourly chart now to see, the first clue that we did have was obviously this wick, but that for me wasn't a confirmation that the market was actually supposed to go down. The second candlestick was an inverted hammer. An inverted hammer means that the market is reversing back down. This is a bearish reversal pattern. Go down to the 1-hourly chart. This is something that we can do. So when we use the trend lines, you can obviously use it like this. It's not the best looking trend line, but this is only because we want to see the break of structure. And then we go down to the 30-minute charts, and this is exactly how it looks. So we drag the Fibonacci from the last high to the low, and the market came exactly up to these Fibonacci levels, and then you saw this huge drop back down to almost the previous, or we came back down to the support one more time. But what we can do now is that we drag another support trend line, another support around 29,600. We broke below this level, and right now we can see that we are retesting it from below. But we need to look at the higher time frames to see where we potentially can come back down to. So the overall on Bitcoin right now, we are in a sideways market. The market has just been bouncing in between this support that we did have around 28,400 and the resistance around 31,400. So the market has been bouncing in between these levels, so we can definitely see the market pull back down to the support one more time. This is the case. So when we see the market, if the market now reaches the support, a very important thing we need to make sure is that if we would see the market continue, we need to have a clear breakout. We need to have, usually the market does give us a retest, but it doesn't have to happen. But we definitely need to see the market give us a clear breakout, and the next candlesticks that comes after it, just like this one. So we did break this candlestick here, broke the previous resistance. This is where the fake outs comes in. When we see the market break one resistance and you see the retest, when we start to have so much momentum now to the downside, this is just screaming that the market is not ready to pull back to the upside. And this is also another confirmation that we could have had when we saw that this move happened, was that we tried to break the exact same level we tried to break before, but the market never had the power to do that. So what happened? We saw the market try to break the resistance. We saw the retest, but now remember that, okay, we did retest the supply zone, and we also had this inverted hammer, okay? The inverted hammer is a bearish reversal pattern. So for the market to bounce back down, this was something that we could have count on. But now focus on what's happening down here on the support. So when we're focusing what's happened here, this is exactly the same thing that can happen down at the support. We see the market try to break it, and then you see the market close inside. We see a retest from the previous support, the same way we did with this resistance. We saw the retest of this resistance. We can break it, break inside of it, retest of the same support and then see the market bounce back up. Maybe not the whole way to the resistance again, but definitely come back in, potentially maybe create a lower high and then see the continuation to the downside. It's more likely that if we come back down to the support that we break the support than breaking the resistance, because overall the market is in a very heavily downtrend. So this is definitely something that I believe can happen. And if we break the support trend line, if we break the support, the first level that I will look at is at 25,200. If we go to Ethereum, I already have the setups right now, so we can go down to the 4 hourly, and the same thing happened yesterday. We came back up to the Fibonacci levels instead when it came to Ethereum. So we did retest 1,880 and 1,910, and then you saw this huge drop. Another thing that I also added to it was confirmation that we're going down is that we came back up and retested this previous support that we did have around 1,887 going down to the lower time frames. This was also where we came back up and retested. Remember that if we have a support like this on the lower time frames, you will definitely see the market pull back up to this level, and combined with the trend with the Fibonacci, combined with the weekly support that we did break, retest, created as a new resistance, the market is screaming we are going down. And now if we focus on what's happening on the lower time frames, what happened right here, we could see the market gave us a pullback. And if you were in my morning live stream, I also showed you that we could have used this little low at this little high around 1,807 back down to the low. And what happened, the market did the exact same thing. You saw the market pull back, retested the 61.8% precisely, market broke the trend line. Another thing that we do, same thing over and over again, we take the Fibonacci from the high to the low, and then what happened, market went straight down. Take profit 1 2 3 got hit on this one, but we can expect the market to pull back down to potentially 1,700. Based on this Fibonacci that we have here, take profit 1 is around 1,708, take profit 3 is around 1,664, and take profit 3 is 1,630. Another thing that we can have in mind is obviously that we're coming back down to a support, and you can see that we do have some trouble breaking it. But if we see that the coming candlestick starts to close below this level at 1,745, this could be a potential new resistance, also a potential new lower high, and that could be for me another entry to sell the market on Ethereum. And if you were on my morning live stream, we were also going through DOT, and I took a Fibonacci from 9.26 back down to 8.93. What happened was the market came in exactly to the Fibonacci levels, and then you saw the market bounce back down. Take profit 1 is at 8.83. Take profit 2 is at 8.65, and take profit 3 is at 8.50. Don't forget that you can also receive the bonus on BYBIT up to $4,050 by using the link in the description down below the video. You also have it somewhere here in the corner, as I always say, but this is how you are supporting me and Bitcoinsensus, by doing that. And as always, BYBIT is so great when it comes to swing trading because it is the low fees that we want. If you do not know how to trade on BYBIT, we have a great tutorial by Andy from Bitcoinsensus, and I will put that video at the end of this video so you can go directly and watch it. Thank you so much guys for looking at this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification so you know when I am live or have my daily updates next time. If you are on my morning live stream this morning, congratulations to you, even though I'm no financial advisor. We see each other later. Mwah, from Sweden.